Now, from your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast Weather Update, brought to you by LEH Soap Company, committed to hand-making natural skincare products in small batches. From vegan soap to our specialty bath line, check out one of our 5 convenient locations in Atlantic and Cape May counties, or visit us online at lehsoap.com.
Hi everybody, meteorologist Brittany Trumpy here. We are in for another messy night ahead. We are going to be seeing some very strong wind gusts, 40 to 55 mile per hour wind speeds expected, 55 plus along the coast. We're going to see more heavy rain moving in. We're already seeing some of that right now. I would say over the next 2 to 3 hours is when we see the most active weather with this system. We're going to be dealing with very similar kind of post-storm conditions as what we saw just a few days ago. Really, power outages are going to be a big concern. We're going to be dealing with a lot of downed trees and broken tree limbs, damage to power lines, things like that, because of the kind of combination of strong wind gusts and very soggy soil. And we're also going to be dealing with more flooding. A lot of the rivers and creeks across our area are sitting extremely high, and adding the extra water overnight tonight, it is just going to help to lift those river levels. So a little bit of a mess ahead overnight tonight and into kind of the first half of the day tomorrow. Right now we are already seeing the widespread heavy rain kind of race across our area. I would say again, next 2 to 3 hours is kind of the most busy time frame, and then probably by about 4 a.m. all of the moisture starts to clear out, and the rest of your Saturday actually does look dry. Still windy as we see the wind kind of wrap around the back end of that low, so still going to be a little bit of a breezy kind of messy afternoon if you're trying to get out there and maybe do a little bit of cleanup. The wind is really not going to be in your favor. So let's talk about our flooding concerns. Like I said, rivers, creeks, everything feeding into the Delaware or even feeding down towards the coast, our water levels are extremely high right now, and you dump another inch, maybe 2 inches on top of that overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, and that's going to lift those levels even higher. So really, anybody living along a waterway should be on kind of alert for the next few hours in the first half of the day tomorrow. Down towards the bay, we're still seeing a moderate risk for flooding because of kind of the combination of those two things. The bay itself is sitting sort of high. There's a bit of an onshore flow, a lot of water pushing into the bay, and then along the coastline, the risk for some minor flooding. Low tide kind of coincides with some of that onshore flow and the stronger wind gusts, so the flooding is going to be a little bit more mitigated just along the coastline. Wind advisory all the way through till 5 p.m. tomorrow. You can see a few shades of kind of red right along the coastline down the shore, kind of stretching down towards Cape May. That's where we're going to be seeing some of those 55 plus mile per hour wind gusts. Everybody else more in that 40 to 50 kind of shading for most of South Jersey. Again, these are the gusts. Sustained winds will be probably more in the neighborhood of about 15 to 20. Looking at the next couple of days, well, we do dry out for the afternoon. So tomorrow afternoon, really not half bad. Still windy, but at least the rain is done and over with. Again, the rivers and creeks, those waters are going to continue to rise in the afternoon as we see that runoff kind of make its way towards those waterways. Sunday looks not half bad. Monday, a little bit of some extra cloud coverage, but still dry and looking a little bit quieter. Again, the wind will kind of shut off Saturday night, so Sunday and Monday looking pretty quiet. Tuesday, small opportunity for some winter weather, and I do mean small. The models are just kind of hinting at some moisture moving in at the same time as that cooler weather. Could lead to a couple of flurries. We're keeping a close eye on that, but for right now, not really kind of co-signing that as of yet, but we're keeping a very close eye on what the models are sort of hinting at for Tuesday. Wednesday we clear out, but it also means a big drop in temperatures. Look at that, almost in the 20s, or pretty much staying in the 20s for your Wednesday, in the teens during the overnight hours. So a big cold snap on the way. A lot of cold air will just be dropping over most of the Northeast by midweek next week. So we'll keep you up to date on how things change for the rest of the overnight hours and into tomorrow, and we'll keep a close eye on next week. But for right now, I hope you guys stay safe, sleep tight, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning.